Right to the air, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. They'll come up now for second down and 4. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. Side of his own goal line. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
At their own 45-yard line.
They run. It's the former Eagle, DeAndre Swift. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Eagles' 46-yard line.
Ready, go!
Another run here. Another run by Swift. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
Here's 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He's got the hook up there to Ogunze. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, Chicago.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cougar 19. Shot alert, shot alert.
They will run it over center with Swift. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
Second and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Check up.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
On third down, it's Williams. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Having the ability to move your running back to the widest receiver, they call those the #1 receiver, meaning he's the closest to the sideline. It really forces a defense to show their hand. Do we keep a corner out there, and I know it's zone, or do I move a linebacker or safety out there, and now you tell the offense that it's man coverage? So the versatility and the chess piece that is the running back position, it could do so much to help not only the play caller, but also the quarterback.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hey, smash.
Allen in motion. They'll run with Swift. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? We're back to Soldier Field after this. They'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
One more time, they try Swift. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Got a man. It's A.J. Brown brings it in. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard. And the Bears are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Here we go, set.
Here's carry number 1 for Roschon Johnson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready? Bravo 80.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here.
Ready?
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's going to be taken down, but there are flags down on the field. Looked like defense got a head start there.
On the set.
Penalty yardage made this much easier to convert. They now face 3rd and 2.
Go street.
Allen in motion.
Ready, ready.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Ready? Set, go.
On first down, it's Swift. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Here's 2nd and 2.
Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Reload. Reload. Check. 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 Check.
That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Set it. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his man Carter. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Give up the middle with Swift. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Here's second and 9.
Let's go. Hurt.
Allen in motion.
Check smash.
They'll go again with Swift. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Ready.
Throwing is Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
That screen just never had a chance. Anytime the running back has the ball and he's making guys miss in the backfield, there's going to be no timing. The rest of the defense in pursuit to get there, and in this case winds up as no gain.
Santos's kick is good. And the Bears will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
On the return is Rodgers. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we hit halftime along the lakefront here in Chicago, and the Bears are on top as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Go.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Check that. Here we go. Set. Rig alert.
Allen in motion. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Okay, break. Set, ready. Set, hey. Ready.
On the ground, it's Swift. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
Here's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the 2nd half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
His kick is good. Makes the score Bears 10, Eagles 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Scott now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Williams. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The 2nd defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick six changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. This one taken in by Odunze. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Allen in motion.
At the 35-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. Big strides, look at him go. And he will score. Cole Kmet, touchdown Bears. Ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return is Rogers. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Go, go, go. Hey. Go, go.
To throw is Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 50 yards.
Go, go, go. Foul left, Yeti. Go, go.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hey, 73, 73. Go Silver, ready? Go, go.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll be third down. Again, Hurts. Got his man at the 6. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
And this one is no good. He missed the extra point in this tight game. Boy, that could come to be a big factor as this second half rolls along. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. Here's Williams now to throw. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd and 17 at the 33-yard line.
To throw is Williams. He'll swing this out to Swift. He's to the 15, and he will go all the way. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. On is Santos for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bears have taken a 4-point advantage. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Devontae Smith there to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
No, touch. You on left.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And a good run there. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
No, touch.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Man in motion is Smith. On 2nd down, Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Now it's Hurts taking a shot downfield for Smith. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Oh, that's a great job there defensively. They know exactly where that 1st down marker is. It looked for a minute like he was going to be able to pick up enough yards to convert on that 4th down, but he doesn't. He's just shy, and that is a great stand here by this defense.
70 Lions! Hey, smash!
Allen in motion. Here's a handoff to Swift. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On the give, it's Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. So the Eagles will use their first time out here.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Set up. Set go.
Williams. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
Here we go. Go street.
Allen in motion. Swift. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
No touch. Tiger swamp. Yanni.
Hurts now. This one to his big tight end, Uzomah. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
No touch.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Silver.
Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you
Here's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Allen in motion.
Check smash. Check smash. Sixty bison. No.
On first down, they give it right back to Swift. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Let's go now.
Williams to throw on second. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Trey. Hey, 73. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
Don't touch that.
Hurts to throw. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
73.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
On first down, it's Hurts. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a second down. Hurts again. And this will be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On third down, it's Hurts. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And the Bears will take over possession here at the 44.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
First and 10.
Here we go, Shaq.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll get about 5. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. Throwing on second down, Williams. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool him with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Barkley. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. So this one in the win column for the Bears. And it was their defense that led the way. Forced 4 turnovers in the game. That is hard to overcome historically for any team. That held true again here today, as those takeaways paved the way to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from Chicago. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Running back, motioning right. Right to the air, it's Hurts. It's Dotson on the catch. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That pass complete to Goddard. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Don't touch that. King, Phil King, Phil King. Out.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 now. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Don't touch that. Foul up, Yeti. Don't touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That throw behind his intended target.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Easy, 63, pass. Don't touch.
Hurts now from the gun. He fires one deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Williams from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 7-yard loss brings up third down.
Rig alert! Rig alert! Panther 11! Panther 11! Check out!
Williams with third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up first and 10 from the 40.
Go! Ready?
Swift gets it, going left. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
7-yard line.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive.
19 Tiger! 19 Tiger! Say, hey! Riggs! Riggs! Hut, hut!
Going run again with Swift. Finds a big lane. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears finish off their opening drive. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there. Brock found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears start off well to tie things 7-7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, 63, back. Back. Go Silver, ready? Hey.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He's got room to roam here. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
You call that 1st down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. But they'll take that every single time.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Going to the ground again on 1st. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Great.
Hurts looking to throw. Escapes the puck, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Working quickly here. Now Hurts on 3rd and long. And he can't make the hook up on the deep ball. That's incomplete. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And it's going to be Bears football. They send a man in motion.
Hey, smash.
Here's Swift to start the drive. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Zach Bond with the tackle. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Go street. 70 range.
From the 37. Completed here to Komet. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Bears with 1st and 10.
Head to 60. Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Go.
Running behind center with Swift. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready, ready. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Liking 18. Check, 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 check.
Working from the gun, Williams. Completed over the middle. And that's good for a gain of 5. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18. Hurt, hurt.
They kick the running back in motion. Williams to throw on 3rd. He's got him, that's Swift. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago first down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go, set. Check smash, check smash. Big alert.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Timberwolf. Take go.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. James Bradbury up from the secondary for that tackle. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. It's Johnson on 2nd down. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. This will be a 44-yard look. Carney's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Tyler Scott now to return it. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's brought down for a loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
18, Pioneer. Riggs.
Now here's Williams. Swift hauls it in. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here.
Bringing up 3rd and 12.
Street.
3rd down. Here's Williams. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Nearly an interception on that play. And that brings up 4th and long. On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Officially a 69-yard punt. What a kick. And the Eagles will take possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. They're working a couple of yards past the line. Javon Dexter escorted him to the ground. Offense up to the line fast. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That's Smith on the slant. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He fields this at the 18. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. He manages 13 on this punt return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They've got first down from the 31. A handoff left for Swift. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Cooper DeJean with the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Staying grounded with Swift. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Cooper DeJean with the stop. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, King. That should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Hey, smash! 19 tight, 19 tight, trap 60, trap 60!
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Connection made to the rookie from Washington. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger!
At the 35-yard line.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Warriors 70!
Trying again following the sack. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. Hits the 20. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears making a 9-point advantage. DJ Moore, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st down, Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bears get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready!
On the give, it's Swift. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Ready!
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Let's go now. Check. Hurt.
They've got a man in motion. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, Shaq. Hawk 70. Check smash.
From the gun, Johnson. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Let's go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 2 yards.
Pass to 60. Seven Pirates. Rig alert.
3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the 1st. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears take a 3-possession lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
73. Hey, 73. No touch.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That's into the hands of Barkley. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No touch.
2nd and 10 now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
No touch.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. He lobs it deep middle. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. The incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. On 4th down, Hurts. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go.
To throw is Williams. This throw is caught. And in for the Chicago touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, they'll look for them.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears make it a 24-point ball game. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They give to Barkley, left side. Oh, he trucked that defender. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Working quickly here. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he'll get it up to the 44. Second down now, 7 to go. They go to Barkley again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Gotta hurry this to the line. To the air, 3rd and long. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Running back sent in motion. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
New set of downs for him from the 46.
79 Bronco.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Complete over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Second down now, 7 to go. They motion the tight end over. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Check up.
Williams with third and long. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And the scoring, it's another touchdown. The Bears keep running away with this. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears grow their lead yet again. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Great.
Motioning left is their running back. First down throwing for Hurts. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Alpha. Crowd left, Yanni. No touch. Crowd left, Yanni.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
No touch.
One final shot here. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And save for a few moments in that opening quarter, Brock, they pitched a shutout defensively that in the end was the impetus for the victory. They're going to be bummed not to have that goose egg on the board at the end of this one, no doubt, but a performance to be lauded nonetheless. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.